Hey guys, it's Annabelle. So over the next several weeks, I'm going to be doing a video every week on different topics on baby things that I think come in handy, that I think a new mom or a seasoned mom would find helpful. Today I'm going to do a video on baby clothes, and I am basing this off of my experience that I had with my daughter. Now, as any new mom or new pregnant mom knows, is that you get lots of advice from lots of different people on what you need for gear, for sleeping, for feeding, for all of that stuff. And there's checklists and registry items that most people get, and I'm just going to cover the things that we actually found most helpful and actually used. And I'm also going to talk about some other stuff, and I have some stuff to show as examples and things like that. Okay, so first, a little disclosure. My newborns, my daughter was born in January, and this current baby, baby number 2, is due in February. So my newborns are winter babies. So that is like one little disclosure. Another one is that we did not find out the gender of our daughter before she was born, and we do not know the gender of this baby. So a lot of the newborn to at least 6 to 9 months clothing range, we have gender neutral items. And of course, after we had our daughter, we got lots of clothes as gifts and things that were pink and purple and all that kind of stuff. So if we do end up having a girl, we are completely set for clothing. We don't need any more. And from our storage containers and my husband's opinion, we need absolutely nothing else if we have a girl. If we have a boy, we don't need anything for the first 9 months for clothes, because again, when we were shopping for our daughter, we did all gender neutral items. Okay, so first I wanted to cover going home kind of things. Now, since we didn't find out the gender of our babies, for the hospital, for a going home outfit, we do gender neutral stuff. And we did bring a more boyish outfit and a more girl-ish outfit. We did like a green kind of outfit if we were going to have a boy, and we did a yellow outfit if we were having a girl. Well, since we had a girl, we went with the more girlish going home outfit. And all we did for a going home outfit was just a onesie, and we did socks, and we did the little mittens, and we did a hat, and then we did a sleeper over that, and then blanket over the car seat and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, so for hats and things, just the little things. So I'm going to cover socks and the little mitten things and hats. Okay, so socks. I personally like socks with a long top on them. So as you can see, the little teeny tiny foot, and then it has a long, and we store all of our socks, or we put them together inside of each other, so that way the elastic stays strong. If you constantly do your socks like this, which a lot of people do, the elastic can get worn out in your socks. So all you have to do is put one in the other, and then I just stick one out a little bit farther than the other, so I know that both of them are there. But anyways, so that is my only thing with socks. They make really, really cute socks that look like shoes, which I am planning on getting after this baby is born, whether it's a boy or a girl. And I'll talk about shoes a little bit later. But I do like the socks with the longer tops on them. Again, our babies were born in the winter, so the extra clothing coverage was nice. Okay, a lot of people do not like the mittens. And these we do the same way. We put one inside the other one. A lot of people don't like these. I personally like the onesies that come with the mitten cuffs on the ends of them. However, we did not purchase a whole lot of those, so we did have like long sleeve onesies and stuff that did not have the mitten cuffs on them. So we did buy some mittens, and I do like these. I like the fact that my daughter like constantly scratched her face. And so she had marks just all over and like kind of like right here and everything. I really like these. Now, I didn't have her like wear these all the time or anything like that. Just when, like if she was swaddled and had her arms down at her sides, obviously it didn't have mittens on her. However, if she was like free playing and kind of had her hands up here, I would put them on just to protect like her eyes from getting scratched and things like that. So again, a lot of people don't like these, don't recommend them, but I do. I like these. Another thing is hats. Get hats in multiple sizes. Like, I don't know if you can see this, but this back hat is bigger than this front one. You will need little tiny hats at first, and their heads grow rather fast, I think. So you will need to get bigger hats. And again, I had winter babies, so my babies wore hats. If there was a breeze, when we put them in the car seat, when we went out, things like that, my babies wear hats. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to talk about is for the first about 2 weeks, they will have their cord stump on. And t-shirts, if their onesies are rubbing on the cord causing irritation, I would recommend getting the t-shirt type. So it's basically just a onesie, but without the bottom snaps on it. So it's just like a baby t-shirt. They do make like kind of like, I don't know what they're called, but they do make robe ones where it comes across and then it buttons down. That is still like the t-shirt style. We just have a few of these just to get past the first couple weeks. But my daughter did not have any trouble with irritation or anything with her cord. So we basically stuck to simple plain onesies. So this was our go-to item, is just the simple onesies. Especially like right away, it's just simple, so simple. But the one thing that we did do for like sleeping times and overnight are the gowns. And this is the mitten cuff that I was talking about. So when their hand is through here, you can put this over and this acts as the mitten. So I do like that these come with that. But anyway, so these are our gowns. And so they just have this elastic at the bottom. So it causes easy access to diaper changes at nighttime. These were my go-to. If we were just hanging around the house, especially when she was really little and we weren't going anywhere for the first few months. I loved the gowns. Absolutely loved them. I would definitely suggest them. They're absolutely wonderful and I love them. Okay, so for if like we went out in the first couple of months again, or if I wanted her to like lay without really being like cold or anything, because the gowns, you know, there's that hole at the bottom so air can get through, and even if they have socks on, drafts and stuff can make their legs cold. So the sleepers are wonderful also. So if it was like extra cold, because again, my daughter was born in January, and where I live, the coldest time is January, February, and March. And so if it happened to be like a little bit cooler that day or something, like these don't have the mitten cuffs on them. So if she was in this, I would have her wear the mittens with them. Whoop. So anyways, and I found that I like the zipper. I do not like these with snaps. I just messing around with them like in the middle of the night or just trying to get the baby dressed. I just prefer the zipper because it's just one swoop and you're done. There's no, and maybe it's just me, but I have a tendency to mismatch snaps, so then I have to undo the whole thing and then do them up again. The only thing I do have to say positive about snaps is, again, if it's cold, you can just unsnap where you need for the diaper, and then you just snap it back up. But that is also why I like the gowns, is because you have this opening at the bottom, which makes it easy access to the diaper. Okay, which this doesn't provide. And your baby does get a little bit chilly when you unzip them to try to get their diaper out, because their whole front has to come open with the zipper coming open, if that makes sense. So another thing that I liked, not right away, but it was used in the first 2 months, are these ones. They are just little bags, basically, blankets, whatever you want to call them. I don't remember the name of these for some reason. I'll remember it later. So anyways, so we did use those, not a whole lot. It's completely closed in the bottom, so their legs don't get cold and all that kind of stuff. But it makes it, there's no like fabric in between their legs like this causes. And this is showing up blue. This is green, by the way. Oh well. So yes, so anyways, I do not like snaps on the sleepers. I think that it is easiest, and this is just my like newborn favorites. I do like onesie and pant outfits. However, I like everything to go together, and especially since we did gender neutral things, a lot of our stuff already went together. We had yellows and greens and whites and tans. Let's see. But yes, we even matched, we do cloth diapers, and so whatever she was wearing, we matched her cloth diapers to, if we were going out of the house, we matched the color of her cloth diaper to whatever color that she was wearing. It makes it easy for husbands, it makes it easy for yourself for when you're tired. If everything goes together, it makes it really difficult to like mismatch things. And also, if you do get certain outfits that have to go together and don't go with anything else in your closet, make sure that you keep the hangers from it so you can put the pants with the shirt, so that way you can just put your outfits right next to each other, and that way it's really easy. Or you can fold them in the drawer together. We also have done that with my daughter's clothes, so that way we know which outfits go together. We keep things really, really simple. Again, we do onesies and sleepers when we're at home. We do nice outfits for like outings and special occasions and things like that. But you can definitely save a lot of money by just keeping it super simple and not making it complicated. I personally like onesies. I like the sleepers. My voice is starting to get hoarse. But I like dread like 3-piece outfits, 4-piece outfits, like things where it has like a shirt and then another shirt and then a jacket, things like that. Like it's just, it makes it so complicated, and the more simple that it is, it makes your life way easier, especially for changing and just all that kind of stuff. Okay, excuse me. So again, just keep it simple, and you'll save money that way. And like with our daughter, we got a lot of our nice outfits from family and friends that bought us clothes once they found out that she was a girl. So we used those outfits for outings. Okay, so we personally chose not to do shoes with our daughter until she started walking. And again, that goes back to my comment earlier where I said that they make socks that look like shoes. And so I'm definitely going to be purchasing those after baby is born. But yes, I've done like research and things, and it's just one thing that we decided to do is not to do shoes at all until our daughter started walking, and then we're going to do the same thing with this baby as well. Another thing is I do not like onesies after your baby turns 1. It's just my personal thing. A lot of people wish they made onesies through 4T. I have a couple friends that are just like, what? You don't like onesies? I love onesies. They need to make them in bigger sizes. I don't. I prefer to do shirts and pants after 12 months. Just something I like just figured with my daughter. It just seemed like once she turned a year, I hated onesies, and they all got pushed to the side of her closet, and I did not use them. Also, sizes. Don't, especially if you're buying used clothing, and I definitely want to say that you can buy nice things for cheap. You can find such great clothes for amazing prices. If you've watched some of my garage sale haul videos, you know that for baby clothes, I do not spend over 50 cents per piece. And for over like 12 months and things, I don't pay over $1 per piece. And you can find such nice stuff, especially if you find the right sale where someone wants to get rid of their stuff and has reasonable prices on their things. I have spent more on clothes than that, but they have to be pretty spectacular for me to pay more than what I have already set for my budget for clothes. And again, if this baby is a boy, again, we have gender neutral clothes through 9 months, and we start our like community garage sales, and the communities around us start their garage sales in early summer. So we will definitely be able to hit sales and things to buy boy clothes if this baby turns out to be a boy. Again, if this baby is a girl, we are completely set, absolutely set. But yes, for sizes, it depends on the brand. Don't go by the tag, go by the actual size. Especially if you're buying something new, don't be afraid to take your child to the dressing room and try it on. I've actually taken my daughter's shirt off in the middle of a store and tried something on her for a special occasion, because she ended up being 2 sizes up from what her size was in that brand. So what I do with the used clothing that I buy is I lay it out actually on top of each other, and like right now she is in 3T shirts. However, we do have a couple shirts that say 2T that are the same size as the 3T shirts. Or we have a few also that are 4T shirts that are smaller and are actually the size of the 3T shirts. And same thing with pants. The length of the pant determines, is determined by the brand and so on. How many times it's been washed, all that kind of stuff. And it also depends on your baby. I know that my daughter has switched sizes in her legs and then switches sizes in her torso, and then she's done vice versa. She was in 3T clothes before she was in 3T pants, and she has basically done that ever since she was born. Let's see. Oh, And just everything is pretty much trial and error. Again, I did not know that I didn't like snaps on sleepers until we had my daughter and I had that experience. Again, some people will completely disagree with me and say they absolutely hate zippers and love snaps. So it just depends on your lifestyle, your situation, how things are going. When your baby is born also, whether they're born in the winter or if they're born in the 100-degree summer weather, it all just depends on that. Again, if we have a girl this time, the sizes and seasons should all match up for this next baby also. But yes, I think that covers everything. Again, I love simple, absolutely simple, and I would definitely go with simple. And also, oh, my last comment, make sure that you take care of your clothes. Don't be afraid to use like pre-treaters for laundry and all of that kind of stuff. Get yourself a natural soap that's like a free detergent, and just make sure that you take care of them, and like treat stains and all that stuff so that way they last, especially since your child goes through the sizes so quickly in the beginning. Again, my daughter went through a group of clothes so quickly until she got to about her 18-month clothes. When she got to her 18-month clothes, she was in those for just a little bit longer than what she was with the like 12 to 18-month clothes. But the 2T clothes, again, lasted a little bit longer, and now the 3T clothes are going to last us quite a while unless she super has a growth spurt. So just make sure you take care of your clothes. That way you can sell them, or you can give them to family or friends that have kids, or so you can keep them nice for your next child, as we plan to do. All of our gender neutral clothes we took very good care of, and so now we can use those for this baby also. And again, just we will buy like gender specific stuff when we get there, if we have to. Again, if we have a boy, we will have to buy stuff. If we have a girl, we don't need to buy anything. So anyways, I covered it all. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I think I covered everything. At least I think I covered everything. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And again, if you disagree with me, leave that comment below too. I would love to hear what you have to say. And also, if you know of something else that's out there, leave it below too. All right, bye guys.